Welcome back to another 3 Piles Garage episode. We're going to be assembling the 2JZ GE head today. If you're not familiar with the parts, I did make a video on how to disassemble the head. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description just in case I don't know how to make it pop up on the screen here. But go ahead and watch that to get familiarized with all the parts. But today we'll go ahead and install all of the Valvetrain. We're also going to be installing some new valve stem seals while we have everything apart and just getting this thing ready for the build in the next stages. So we'll go ahead and start with that. I'll bring you guys a little bit closer so we can go ahead and take a look at what I'm actually doing on the head itself. I'm not going to go through every single part only because it's when you do one, you literally just repeat the entire step for every single part on the head for these valves and the valve stem seals. So I'll possibly show you maybe one or two of doing those, and then I'm not going to make you sit here and fast forward. I'll just go and skip to the next part, but we'll go ahead and bring you close. Let's go ahead and start right on this. Cool, now that we're all set up, you're going to want to have a couple tools handy. What you're going to want is the valve stem seal replacement tool. The valve stem seals would go in here, and we kind of put them down on the valve itself, and we go ahead and push them down and get those seated. Another tool you're going to want to use is the retainer and keeper spring tool. Now this is made by Lyle. There are other tools that you can use. These are just the tools that I've found to be the easiest and most effective when doing the job. All right, so the first step, you're going to get your spring seats. Very important that you don't forget these. These sit down in that little groove down there. You also want to grab yourself a non-blunt object. A screwdriver would work. Just basically you want to watch out for the sides here. You don't want to scratch anything up, but you want to get these seated. So we'll toss that one in there. Luckily that one fell right in place. A lot of the times it doesn't. I'll show you with the second one here. Hey, pretty good. But if not, you can easily just push it and get it seated right into that section it's supposed to be in. We'll go ahead and replace the valve stem seals now. You want to make sure that your package is you're using the right one, because your package may come with different colors. They may all be the same color. However, they're usually marked, one side being an intake and the other being in the exhaust. Since we're working on the intake side, we want to make sure to grab the intake ones. I like to put a tiny little coat of oil on the inside here just to kind of help it seat on there. Go ahead and put in your plier there. We can go and just get started. Just go ahead and have it seat right on there, and you'll take your tool. Just line it right up. You just go ahead and press right on it and you'll feel it snap. That one's in. We'll go ahead and install a valve. I do like to put a little bit of oil on the valve stem itself to lubricate it just a little bit. You don't want it dripping, just enough. Then we'll tip the head on its side. Makes it a little bit easier to get the valve in. Just push it right up, just like that. We can go ahead and tip it right back on its side. As you can see, the valve is in there now. It's inside the seal as well. We'll grab our spring and be very mindful that you're putting in the correct way. You'll see notice at the top it's a wider gap than the bottom. So the smaller gap goes down. You'll seat it just like that. You'll grab your retainer, stick your retainer on top. And you need to grab two of your keepers. Remember, these little keepers, they're really small. And you'll notice they are tapered. The larger side is going to be up, the smaller side will be down. You can set them in place, one on each side, sort of like this. Then we'll take our tool and we just place this in the center and we push down with our body weight. It takes, a little finessing to do. You might have to do it a couple times. But you'll push it down and you'll notice that it will stay in place. So we'll give it a little push. And as you can see, it's almost in. It's not quite in all the way, so you'll have to do it one more time. and you'll hear it snap just like that. And you notice those are down, they are seated fully. You'll just go ahead and repeat the process for the rest of them. I'll go ahead and show you one more with this second one here. As you remember, we already sat our spring seats. So then we'll go ahead and install our valve stem seal. Again, we like to just take a little bit of oil and oil the inside, just a little bit there. Just makes it easier for the valve to fall in place. Take our tool, kind of just set it up on top, get it started. That's seated there. Leave up the valve a little bit with some oil. Pop it right back on the side here. Remember, smaller gap goes down. Put our retainer on. Keepers, taper side on the bottom. Grab our tool, place it right in the center, and give it some body weight here. There we are. We'll go ahead and install all these, and we can move on to the next step. Last step would be to kind of oil up the bucket here. Doesn't need to be dripping, just want to give it a nice coat. And we're going to install into its respective slots. So this is intake 1, we're working on the intake side, so we'll go ahead and place it on intake 1. Now it should go in fairly easy, you shouldn't have to force anything in. Just like that. We'll go ahead and finish up the rest, install them on both sides, and after we do so, we can move on to the next step, which would be shimming the buckets. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.